Final round 18, Scott Popular with the newly crowned Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion. Please introduce yourself to these people.
My name is Ramirez, aka Filipino Champ.
Right. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great, man. I actually been coming to Final Round since 2010, and I've always wanted to get a Pimp Cup from Final Round. It's been my inspiration to come every single year just to get one, and I finally got one in 5 years.
Huh?
And
this is the first Pimp Cup?
Yeah.
I thought you... Okay, all right, okay.
I got second, third, fourth, and finally I got first, and I'm really happy to finally get one. Yeah.
And this time, in comparison to other times, was there any special training regimen that you went through, or was it just the regular stuff that you
actually this time, before I was going OD with training, like I actually put in a lot of hours. This time I had a 9-to-5 job, so I don't get to play a lot.
Okay.
So I took a pretty long break, but then I've noticed that my mind is a lot fresher. It's not fatigued with so many information. So I was able to digest all the information that I had in the past and finally manifest it to my game. So I guess it works. Taking a break and then playing again, competing. Because I haven't gone to a tournament since November.
Okay. So you had good time to rest, good time to work, and think about things. Now did this change anything? Because, like, you know, before you used to have, like, grind sessions. We're talking about, like 10 hours in a day.
Yeah.
But when you have to juggle this with a real job, so, I guess you have to focus on what you need to practice on because you have a limited amount of time.
So I have, like, maybe 2 hours a day to play.
Right.
But sometimes I'm so tired I don't get to play. So let's say I put in 10 hours a week.
Okay.
That's it.
10
That's
hours.
pretty good. That's pretty good quality practice, you know, I think.
Is it 10 hours combo training or 10 hours defensive, or is it 10 hours setup? Like, what exactly? I mean, not to get into your secret.
Oh, no,
bag.
that's fine. It's all part of it. Like, so probably, like, I spent an hour in training mode for the whole week just to practice, like, setups that people will put me into. And then the other 9 hours is just me playing with different people.
Okay.
And explaining to them what's going on, and I want you guys to do this to me so I could be prepared.
Okay.
Because final round tournaments are always stacked. It's easily the second biggest tournament in the world to me, and I think to a lot of people also. Probably the biggest Tekken tournament also, bigger than EVO. So I always take it seriously to attend final round. I miss a lot of tournament, but I try not to miss final round and EVO. So.
All right. Now let's talk about pools and just play in general here. Final round. What was your toughest match?
Actually, my toughest match was against Full Schedule.
Okay.
He's one of those guys that's so technical, but then he has this stick that has like 13 buttons.
Right.
so he could do stuff that a normal person with a normal fight stick with 6 buttons can't do.
Right.
But not to take anything away from him, because he's a very good player. It's just that you add that with his skill, it's really too much to handle.
Okay.
So he's definitely the toughest match for me.
Okay. Now life is catching up with you, Ryan. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Now you got a full-time job. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And, you know, hopefully you will stay in the fighting game community. But is there
100%.
anybody or any group of people that you're training at the moment to help them come up to your level?
I'm actually helping all the people in my community in NorCal. It doesn't matter if you're low level, mid level, high level. You could play with anybody else. I try to squash any cliques in my community.
Great.
I try to manage that there shouldn't be any cliques like, oh, we only play with these guys and you only play with these guys. I try to squash that. No, we all play together so everybody gets better. So I've seen a lot of improvement with the low and mid level, and the high levels definitely get better, like PR Barrog, Apology Man, Neo, you know. So I try to keep it like really family oriented.
See, I've known you for a long time, right? And you're a super sweet, nice dude. But
you have to be a dick in the camera because it doesn't become, it's not interesting when you see a nice dude and a nice dude play. There's got to be some intensity because the bars are really high and you need some sort of entertainment. Sure, like I'm not a dick, but I try to pretend a role in the camera that people would appreciate in a negative way, so people in the stream or the crowd will boo. So there's like interaction with the crowd. Sure, I don't care getting negative feedback from them, but as long as the real people that I know knows what's the truth, you know.
Yeah. Because if you didn't know, sweet dude, genuinely sweet dude. He's awesome. He's cool, and you know. But I see you. In this 5 years, man, you've matured a lot. And what would you accredit that to? Like, what was the point? What made you come to this point that you're at now?
I think I just been in the community for so long. To me, I think I've been in the community for 5 years, because I started in the community, started going to all the tournaments, the big ones, and I think I just got used to, you know, like going so much, and also age came up too.
Yeah.
Real life stuff kicked in, and just gotta slow it down. Now I don't go ham anymore on stream. Even though I try to, it doesn't feel natural anymore. So I just try to, like, okay, I'm gonna cut it off.
Like, I'm trying to get off stage and get a drink real quick,
Yeah.
and it'll be cool. Are you thinking about maybe graduating? Not graduating, but maybe going into the TO or maybe a mentor position? Because I mean, Larry, me, Big E, we getting old.
Yeah. So I don't think I have the, I would say, because it takes a special person, a team.
I think you can do it.
To manage a big organization like this, a tournament. It's a lot of people, they don't give them a lot of credit. Like, I actually manage my weeklies in my house, and that's a pain in the ass already for me. Imagine managing like 3,000 people with staff and registration, all that setups, stream. It's so much work into it, you know. So when people are talking about like TOs make so much money, I feel like they deserve to make money, because working on an event this good, it's not like they only work for 3 days. They actually plan this 6 months ahead. Imagine working for 6 months and you're not gonna get paid. Then I feel like TO should get paid. I think they should get a lot of incentives, because if it weren't for them, the community would die. Nobody will host good tournaments. So I always appreciate the work on that.
But would you ever do it?
I would not do it.
Okay, that's cool.
I would probably get stressed right away and just blow a gasket and just, I don't know, act so unprofessional. So.
No, that's cool, but that's honest, and that's what I like about you more than anything. You are dead honest. Like,
yeah, I keep it real 100%. So.
And just in closing, because I know you got to run. What does final round mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot to me, man. I grew up going to final round. Like, I've seen my videos in the past. I got better, and this is like a really important tournament to me. You know, I missed CEO, I miss TFC, I miss NEC, Winter Brawl, Summer Jam. Okay, I don't miss final round. So I think they just gotta put in weight to that I do have final round. Atlanta in a very special place in my heart. So I really love this place. Well, people's great. The people are so great. They're so mean, but they're so great. Like, they're so passionate. Like, I go to the stage, I'm playing somebody from ATL. It's just so bad. Like I usually my headset from 1 to 10, I put it on 6, you know, volume. Right. I have to put it on, if I could put it on 12, I would. This is, I couldn't hear the crowd, but I could hear the stomps. Oh, it's just so bad. But I could feel the passion of people, like how they love the games and they love the competitiveness. Right. So
yeah,
appreciate it.
It's a competitive spirit, and you know, you are one of the great enemies in the West, but we still love you.
I don't consider South my enemy. I always consider California's enemies New York.
Okay.
I think like South is usually like our allies for some reason, because if you actually look at
there's a war scheme. There's a war scheme.
It's actually, if you've seen the results from Marvel, East Coast did not make it at all. South took them all out.
Okay, I gotta go back and look at this.
And the West took them all out. So with the from top 4 to top 5, I mean from top 5 to first, it was all South and
West.
Yeah, and West. So.
Okay,
very good players.
All right, I gotta go back and look at this whole war front you guys planned out here. All right, but anyway, thank you so very much for coming, and thank you so very much, champ.
Anytime.
All right, it's final round 18. Peace.